I told myself I wasn't going to do it. I wasn't going to pick on these fallen angels today. I was going to give them a day's rest, but this one's just too good. Y'all know who this is, right? Babe Ruth, the guy who predicted his home run. Well, we'll get back to old Babe in a second, but first I got to show you some things. Like, not only can these angels remain youthful, but no, they can age reduce too. They can literally appear as any age at any time, like that. Here's Mick E. Mantle, who should be really old, and that's Christian Mick Caffrey. And that's Jackie Robinson up there and Mike L. Jordan. And Mike L. Jordan, there's known for sure evidence that he was young. He was in high school because they can age reduce. Kind of like Elizabeth Perkins, who was in the movie Big, became Millie Bobby Brown. L. Evan, you know, Elizabeth and L11 from Stranger Things. They can go back and forth between age, which brings us back to good old Babe, who predicted his home run. If you were to predict a home run, it's almost like it's been written, right? Like it's written in the stars. And what else is a home called? You could call it a house, right? Well, do you know who that is? That's Kyle Rittenhouse. Remember, he predicted a home run like it was written, a home run, Rittenhouse. What do they call Yankee Stadium? Oh yeah, the house that Ruth built. But maybe you're not familiar with Kyle Rittenhouse. Well, let me catch you up if you're not familiar. During the 2020 Kenosha protest, I lived 20 minutes by there, which is wild, by the way. Kyle Rittenhouse testified that he was hit in the neck with a skateboard, swung like a baseball bat. Oh, but there's more. The Kyle Rittenhouse trial. Well, Kyle claimed that he was attacked with a baseball bat as well. You know, a baseball bat. Do you think their faces might be perfectly symmetrical down to their exact same little butt chin right there and their pig noses, their eyebrows, their eyes, everything right in alignment? Kyle, Babe. But of course, up until this point, this is just speculation, right? So he predicted that he was going to hit a home run like he was written, and his name is Rittenhouse, and they look so similar, and their faces are so symmetrical. But do you think there's any actual evidence? I don't know, like this very noticeable scar right there, right in the corner of his eye. Do you see that? Right there. Kind of looks almost exactly like that one right there in the corner of his eye. And boy, they sure align perfectly. Do you see it? I wonder if he got hit by a baseball bat. Now, the hilarious part on all this is I literally just finished a video the other day on Kyle and how Kyle is now this fraud, Gabe Patriot or something, who claimed to be in heaven for 18 days and met Jesus. A 1 + 8 is 9. There's 9 innings in baseball. And I'm sure they're the same fallen angel. Gabriel. See the 2 marks here and here, and I match them up a little better right here. 1 and 2, 1 and 2 on the same spot, right on Kyle and Gabe's face. And well, if you know anything about the Bible, well, it talks about angels transgressing with human women and being punished and trapped down in earth. Here's Robin Williams and his wife, and Teddy Roosevelt and his wife. There's Andrew Jackson and his wife, and you know who, and Miss Maxwell. Ryan Gosling and his wife, Franklin Roosevelt and his wife, Anthony Hopkins and his actually daughter. Sometimes they play other roles, and well, President Buchanan and his wife. It goes on and on. John Travolta, nice butt chin, and his wife, and Joe Namath, nice butt chin, and his wife. And I bet you can guess where I'm going with this. Babe Ruth and his wife. Gabriel and his wife, aka Kyle Rittenhouse. They are false idols, and they are trying to get you to worship them, which the majority of us humans do, instead of the Most High Heavenly Father. And I'm on a mission here to expose them all. But of course, all this for entertainment purposes. I'm sure they just look alike and have the same scar and the same looking wife. And his name is Kyle Rittenhouse, and he predicted a home run, all because of coincidence. Entertainment only, people. Don't worry. Kai L here says everything's going to be okay. Because him and Turning Point, they got it under control. That, my friends, is one-eye symbolism. Me, I'm just saying it's not for entertainment. If I need to start blinking, I will. I'm here to expose them. I'm not part of them. Entertainment only. Have a lovely day.